Yo, 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 it's D.Arthur in the building. Talking to you guys today about the science of semen retention proven benefits. Is there a correlation between having a beneficial life when you decide to go on no fap semen retention, and how does it really benefit you? Because there's a science behind semen retention, and why it makes you more attractive, and why it gives you more benefits, and why you can really attract abundance, and why you think you can really conquer the world, or at least you can conquer yourself finally. Because the thing is, in this physical reality, we have a lot of L's. This life for some people is just a walking L, and they have no reason behind any of the L's that are being taken. They have no reason why things seem to keep happening. Lower vibrational things keep to seem to keep happening every single day. They always get the shorter end of the stick. They're always getting bad behavior from people. They're always getting bad behavior from women. They're always getting bad behavior from just people that are in their lives. They don't understand why things always seem to keep going poorly. And there is a science behind this. There's a science behind every single thing that really happens. There's a reason behind everything. There's a law, there's spiritual laws that we have to live by. There's a law of cause and effect. The law states that every single cause, every single thing that happens, there's a reason behind why it's happening. Cause, there's something that causes something, and then there's an effect. Everything is interconnected. So there's a science between. Now, how does semen retention play a part in any of this? Because the thing is, like, semen retention has been proven, or we can say if you practice it, that you're gonna find a lot more internal happiness. Not happiness from external things, not happiness from other people or whatever you're wearing or how much you have or things like that. It's internal happiness. It's creative energy. It's the ability to create. It's the ability to become something. It's the ability to have drive. It's the ability to become finally masculine. There has been tests proven that more testosterone, more guys with more testosterone are just more happier. They're happier. They're more purposeful. They're more intentional. They have a reason why they're living. They're happier. They tolerate less. See, the thing is, there is a correlation between all of this. See, the thing that we really have to break it down to is the small decisions that are made on a consistent basis. This is called the slight edge, the compound effect. The small decisions that you decide to make every single day adds up over time, and then it pretty much creates your life. It creates your life. So you have to start realizing, what are the small habits, what are the small decisions that you make every single day. You can choose to maybe brush your teeth in the night instead of not brushing your teeth. You can choose to watch TV or read a book. You can choose to go on social media or complete work that you have to do. You can choose to go to work or not to go to work. You can choose to create a business or not have a business. You can choose the type of people how you interact with people. All of this, there's a cause. This is the cause, and the effect is your results. So if you want better results in your life, in any single situation, you might have to do a little bit things different. This is the end of the day. You have to change. You might have to change your habits. And the reason why is semen retention helps you change your perspective on life a little bit, because you start realizing if you can become this fully testosterone driven, just hardwired, just very ambitious, masculine, very 2.0, very just the best version of yourself, then you start making better decisions, and those decisions will start manifesting into better results in your life. But the thing is, like, if you're consistently relapsing on yourself with your hand, having meaningless like encounters and things like that, what you're really doing, you're putting a hold on your decision making. Your decision making becomes lowered because you start having the energy to have any sort of persistence in your life. So I mean, there's a correlation between what tends to happen when you uh relapse consistently. If you're relapsing consistently, your persistence on life seems to diminish, your vigor on life seems to diminish, you seem just to diminish, and you're no longer as creative as possible. You just want to be comfortable. You don't want to extend yourself for anything better. You just want to play it safe. You just want to be comfortable. You just want to be mediocre. You want to be average. You're not extending yourself. You start realizing that life is really what you make it. So the best thing is to make it, is to go out the way for yourself, is to make decisions based on the things that you see yourself becoming. And like I said, when you retain, your perspective on life sort of changes. You start realizing that you're more capable than you thought you were. Things are more possible than previously thought. There's an answer to everything. Even if objections come, you still have a way to you still have a way to get a better result. You're not as lack focused as you used to be. You're possibility focused. You're solution oriented. You're a problem solver. Because, like I said, there's two types of people in the world. There's there's the drifters, the non-drifters, and there's the producers and the consumers. There's people who like to create, and then there's people who take from the people creating. You can decide which one you want to be. And like I said, it all comes down to all the decisions that you make. The decisions matter. It really matters. Whatever you tend to do all the time starts to manifest and starts to become your reality. So, I mean, like I said, if you really want a better result, you would have to take some initiative to do a little bit of things different. You just have to do things just a little bit different. Instead of eating out every day, you take your lunch. You make lunch instead. Instead of relapsing consistently, you're productive with your time. You do something else. You put something else that gives you more satisfaction. You put your purpose over pleasure, and little by little, your life will start to marry the life that you built. But this all comes down to the decisions that you're making. And the thing is, the thing why semen retention just makes you more the benefits is that, like I said, the semen decides to reabsorb in your body if it's not used. And so since it's reabsorbing in your body, you're just a lot more vigorous, you're more vibrant, you might be a little bit more aggressive. And this is actually a good thing, because the thing is, the drive, the testosterone, the ambition that comes from men usually tends to correlate to their seminal fluid. The more they have in their let's say sac and things like that, the more testosterone driven, the more ambitious, the more they want to create. Like I said, you start creating a life that you really want to live. You start blocking out all the noise, and then you start to focus in and you lock in into the life that you want. And you don't really give any you really don't give any excuses anymore. You're just all in. You're all in for your life. This is what tends to happen when you start retaining and you start transmuting your energy. You start becoming the 2.0 version of yourself. There's benefits that come with you, because the thing is, a person who's been retaining, there's just going to be he's more likely to attract better things in his life. He's just more likely to attract higher vibrational things. You might start realizing that if maybe you have a business, that all of these leads just start to come into your business. You might start realizing that there's more attractive women that start presenting themselves, if that's what you want to talk. If you start realizing that you start just getting shorter ends of the breaks, you get more opportunities. You just become a 2.0 version of yourself. This is the Most High blessing you for retaining and doing something righteous. Because like I said, if you're consistently just relapsing, letting it go out the window, not taking it for granted, you're gonna realize the results in your life are pretty puny. The results that you're getting in your life are non-existent. You're not getting any results because one, you're not doing anything different. Two, you keep relapsing. Three, you keep giving yourself excuses. This is the number one thing. The person, for an example, like there's business opportunities for anybody, but I mean the person who always complains about it's not like how it's not like this or how it's not like that, and then there's another person who, regardless of what the situation is, he's still going very hard regardless of the situation. He's probably gonna tend to get uh bigger breaks, and he's probably gonna get somewhere because he's not giving, like I said, he's not giving himself excuses. So yes, you will get benefits. You will start getting benefits. You will start becoming very ambitious. Your testosterone and your testosterone levels have shot up through the roof. You tolerate less, and you're just very focused on your mission. And people tend to flock in to the things that you have going on. And this is the results. This is the result of you retaining and transmuting your energy. So yeah, I mean, semen retention is literally one of the best things that you could really do for yourself, because you're locked in and you're focused and you're, like I said, you're hardwired to get what you want. You no longer give yourself excuses. You no longer are lenient. I mean, you're no longer passive. You're more aggressive. You go after what you want. You become smarter. You start critically thinking. You start becoming just very, very, very well-rounded individual, and people will see you, and they either might be very scared of you because they haven't really seen this from a person, because they're used to just people like they're just used to people just kidding around. They're not used to someone who is very as ambitious as you, and this might scare people who are not on the same consciousness level as you. The people who aren't willing to go for more, the people who are willing to settle, this might scare them. So I mean, it's up to you to decide what type of people you want in your life. Like the video, comment, and subscribe below. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.